so. Anytime you're ready.
Okay, well, you have to ask the question, probably.
Okay, so did you hear about the teenagers down in Florida who put up a Facebook page where they used what was called obscene language and made racially charged comments about their classmates?
Racially charged?
Racially charged.
You ever ask yourself a question, what the hell does that mean? Racially charged. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Do you know what it means? I sure as heck don't know what it means. You know, these kids made comments. They were, and what were they? They were removed for their self-protection, their own protection.
Apparently, according to the article, the police were called to the school to remove them for their own protection.
You know, people in this country better wake up. They better doggone wake up. Words. We are now being told what we can say and what we can't say. Under the auspices, oh, it's racially charged. Well, if these kids absolutely believe this, where is the tolerance of all of those people who say, have tolerance for those who don't think the way you think? Where's their tolerance? They don't have to have tolerance. Only we have to have tolerance for those who can say the things that they want to say that go directly against what we believe. But we've got to have tolerance for them. You know, we're getting to a point in this country where we're losing our... No, we're not losing our freedoms. We're giving them away. Under the auspices, we can't use these words. These words can hurt people. Whatever happened to sticks and stones can break your bones, but names can never hurt me? Is their self-esteem so bad that they think that people can say things that can hurt them? You know, if someone is stupid, I can't make somebody stupid. I can recognize they're stupid, but if I call them stupid, that doesn't mean I made them stupid. I'm only recognizing the fact that they are stupid. So why does that make me the bad guy? I just don't you talk about losing our freedoms and giving our freedoms away. If America doesn't wake up, pretty soon they're going to be telling us what kind of toilet paper we're going to have to use. Where we can go, what we can't do. We can't say this, we can't say that because we're going to offend somebody. Did they ever stop and think that the people we're offending deserve the offense that they're getting? It's not my fault people are stupid. I don't make them stupid. I don't have the power to make people stupid. The only people who have the power to make somebody stupid is themselves. I mean, I can say they're stupid, but that doesn't make them stupid. It's just like me saying, oh, I'm going to go sit in a garage and call myself a car. I can sit in a garage all day long and call myself a car. It doesn't make me one. But if I'm stupid, then I'm stupid.
And you think you're a car.
Yeah, and you think you're a car. The basic problem, again, with stupid is people who are stupid and dumb don't know that they're stupid and dumb. They don't realize they're dumb and they're stupid. So therein lies the problem. And if you call them stupid and you call them dumb, you're offending them. Well, no, I'm not offending them because I'm not making them stupid. They are. So I just don't get this whole thing as to where we're going in this liberal society. We can't hurt anybody. We can't hurt their feelings. Let me tell you something. This country was not built that way.
I agree.
I've had my feelings hurt a lot of times.
And you're a better man for it,
And I'll tell you what. It's to a point now, you're going to have to go a long, long way to hurt my feelings because I really don't care what people say or what people think. It just doesn't matter to me. And anyone who does, it's their own fault if they get their feelings hurt. They need to damn snap out of it. Get a doggone life.
Well, I think the part that is telling on this is the fact that it was almost very similar to the teacher in Florida that was fired for making comments about gays. He didn't like gay people, or he made some kind of post on there about the morality of homosexuality, and he did it on his own time, on his own computer, off school property at home, and he was fired for his comments that he made on his Facebook page because it offended somebody.
Once again, it's freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech.
If that's what he believes, then why can't he say it?
Why is that not his belief, and that should be cherished and nurtured, and that's your opinion?
Where's the tolerance of all of those people who are speaking tolerance? They're the ones who are throwing the biggest rocks. Those are the ones who are creating the biggest problems. Those people who preach tolerance, they're full of crap. Yeah. They have no tolerance at all within them. They have a damn agenda. Pure and simple. They have a doggone agenda. And unfortunately, people sit on their butts and they buy. When I talk about people, I'm talking about the common people. Start telling the school board what to do. Start telling the police what to do. Start telling them what they should do. After all, public servants are public servants. Servants, servitude, slaves. They are slaves to the public. If we tell them to jump, their response should be, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, how high would you like me to jump? They shouldn't be telling us. We need to be telling them. And until people get their heads out of their butts, literally out of their butts, where they can see something other than brown, this is going to get worse and worse and worse. Where's the next step? What is the next step when we can no longer use words, when we can no longer express our opinion, when the government tells us what we can say and what we can't say? This is pure and simple a freedom of speech issue.
I agree.
And people are giving up their freedoms, and they are just literally handing them away. You know, the old saying is, you know, the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. And good men all over this country are doing absolutely nothing. The only thing they seem to care about, does my TV work? Does my car run? And do I have a carton of beer in the refrigerator to watch a football game? That's all they care about. And if that works, they're good to go. And in the meantime, they're losing it. They're losing it. And we're losing it. We are now becoming a second-rate nation. We are no longer what we were. And that's pretty sad. That's pretty sad.
To be continued.